Mitro and Bandhuo, welcome to South Asia Maps. This is your presenter Jeredi, the Intellectual Kshatriya channel. Today I am going to talk about the Lone Star State. In the United States, the Lone Star State is Texas, that is the southern part of the United States, bordering Mexico. Formerly, it was a Mexican territory and Americans conquered it. Lone Star State, American has a 50 stars, only Texas has only 1 star, Lone Star State. Here, we are using the term Lone Star State figuratively. Mohtarma's Lone Star State, Uttar Pradesh, Rae Bareli. Rae Bareli is a Lok-Sabha constituency in the Gomti Plains of central Uttar Pradesh, United Province. The Indic, itaL Islamic Congress party declines. This is the overall broader concept. Mohtarma's Lone Star State, that means that is the only seat in 2017 Congress Party won. That is Signora Worries for 2024 Lok-Sabha poll. What will happen? Will Mohtarma retain the Rae Bareli in 2024? The decline and collapse of Badi-saheba's party. In Italian word, Signora means Mrs. That is a feminine correlative of gentleman. Signora, feminine correlative of gentleman. In Persian, Urdu, Hindustani, Mohtarma means a lady, the same idea, called Sahiba or Biwi or Badi-saheba, elderly lady, Sultana or cartoon. So, here the subtitle is Signora's Worries for forthcoming Lok-Sabha polls. Will Mohtarma retains the Rae Bareli seat in the Uttar Pradesh in the forthcoming poll? The decline of Badi-saheba's party, that is the Rae Bareli UP, that is the topic of today's discussion. The Lone Star State, Rae Bareli, Uttar Pradesh. This is the Lone Star, Christmas star. This is the heartland of Indo-Gangetic Plains, Ganges Plains. When it was constituted after the collapse of Islamic imperialism, it has these divisions during the British time. Pre-partition time, Kumaon region, princely state of Rampur here, Tehri Garhwal, Meerut division, Agra division, Allahabad division. That is the upper Doba, middle Doba, lower Doba. And upland region, Bundelkhand. And Nawabi territories of Faizabad division, Lucknow division. Here is the Lucknow district, this is the Barabanki district. And Rohila Khand and Rampur princely state, Gorakhpur division and Benares division. The Indic party, Islamic party, itaL party, it is a notional congress. It was never a national, but lot of leaders who were nationalists worked in that political party. It was the only party that was available to work fighting against the British. After independence, when it gone under the control of Nehru, it turned into Hindu hostile party. And eventually, it became a denationalized political party. Essentially, its ideological orientation is socialism, communism, which are alienated ideologies hostile to the native people, Hindus. That is the concept of Machiavellism. That brings alienation, and it imported lot of Islamism and also became a strong supporter of evangelist proselytization, that is the converting the native people into Christian creed, building a group and vote banks, turning them as a hostile group against the parent body. Thus the entire concept of proselytization, conversion to the cradle belief system of Islam and Christianity. The party heavily encouraged them and just kept quiet when these conversions are taking place after partition independence. So here we are seeing the Indo-Gangetic Plains, the Bras territory, the Dobar region, and the southern Bundelkhand region, Awadh Plains, and Purbanchal Plains. And this is the Rae Bareli town and district, the Lone Star State, Rae Bareli. Will Signora retain the Rae Bareli with the Satraps, surfferance or mercy? Satraps means Bahubalis, local leaders. That is in the United Provinces, Yadav dynasty, Mulayam and his son, and also Maya and his political parties. Their surfferance means their mercy. It has been winning these two seats with their active or passive surfferance or connivance. And here we can see decline of the political party in Uttar Pradesh. When the United Province was assembled after partition independence time before, it was called United Provinces, and it has around about 430 assembly seats in the legislative assembly. 1951-57 until 77, it won comfortable majority in the United Provinces. You can see 388 and so on. Only during emergency time, it got 47. After emergency, when Srimati Gandhi was assassinated, Janata experiment collapsed. Again, it won round about 300 seats. And similarly, when Mrs. Gandhi got assassinated, and afterwards, when Ayodhya movement started, the party started declining. In 2017, it got only 7 seats out of 400 with the Yadavs party, Samajwadi party's help. You can see the same thing happened for Lok-Sabha also. The United Provinces has 80 plus, if you include the Garhwal, Tehri Garhwal, Kumon regions, the mountainous territories north of Tharai. It won in 51 round about 81. So only in emergency time after 77 it won 0. In 98 also it won 0. And in the last Lok Sabha elections, Lone Star State it won only 1 seat in 2017. She should be 17. 2017 Lok Sabha seats. In 2019 Lok Sabha seats, it won only 1 seat. Sorry, this is a different one. So this is my main YouTube channel, and Mitram and Bandhuvam South Asia Maps J Ready. I have posted already more than 150 meticulously made presentations for you to peruse, enjoy, learn and revel in learning about ancient motherland Bharat. And if you like the content, you can subscribe them to the channel and post your comments too. These are some of the chief ministers of Congress stalwarts. When the 1937 elections were held, there was a brief ministry headed by Nawab of Chhatri, who later became the Prime Minister of Nizam, also in Deccan, and the regular ministry afterwards was sworn in by Gobind Balla Pant from Nainital district in Kumon region, again the Pant. Then they were called premiers at that time, that is 1935 Act. After partition independence, again Pant became the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister. And after the death of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Pant went to center and became the Home Minister. It's a very popular, powerful leader. And afterwards, Sampurnanand, a prominent congressman, Chandrabal Gupta, and Congress President Kripalani's wife, Sujata Kripalani, was also the Prime Minister. And a decline of the Congress party started slowly, and the final time we have Bahuguna Kamlaphat Tripathi and Narayan Dutt Tiwari, the last prominent congressman. So here this is the squash, but at last you can see the United Provinces region in the historic Bengal presidency. Once upon a time, you can see Rae Bareli here. It is spelled differently. Of course, there is a different spelling. You can see Rae Bareli, the Lone Star State. And this video is recorded in June 2022. That means few weeks back, assembly elections were held 2022 in Uttar Pradesh. And Congress party out of 401 got just 2. I sorted them for you. INC party, only 2. That is Rampur Khas and Farenda. Rampur Khas is a district in Pratapgarh. Pratapgarh district is present south of Rae Bareli. It didn't win even a single legislative assembly seat in Rae Bareli, Amethi, Sultanpur. It won 1 seat in Rampur Khas and 1 other seat in Farenda. That is in the Purvanchal region near Gorakhpur, Farenda, bordering Tarai and Nepal. Now it's called Maharajganj district and it's eastern side of Gorakhpur. So only 2 seats it won, Rampur Khas, Farenda. You see here I got this map. This is the Allahabad Prayag Tirthraj and this is the Rampur Khas. It won this Rampur Khas seat and it won Farenda. This is the Farenda seat. Gorakhpur will be somewhere here and this is the Maharajganj and Kushinagar and all those districts and Padravna, and this is essentially north of Ghagra river, and there will be Saran and Sivan and Gopalganji when you cross the Rapti rivers. So only 2 seats it won out of 400 seats. Very pathetic situation for the Indo-Islamic political party. So that is in essence about the Lone Star State, that is Uttar Pradesh. Today is a Lone Star State. In future it may become a 0-star state for the Congress party. Here I have given the historical Congress of historical part like establishment of Islamic imperialism in the Indo-Gangetic plains, Mamluk Sultans. Their capital was at Beddown, that is a district across Ganga river. Beddown, that is now in the Rohilkhand region, somewhere here, Beddown, south of Moradabad. Then the Iltutmish rule, the Pakistan movement was spearheaded in Uttar Pradesh. The concept of Pakistan was not that enamored in Punjab or Sindh and Sariyat frontier Bengal. It is in the UP that Ashrafi Muslim proselytes wanted regain the Mughali control. So Barelvis, Deobandis, Wahhabis, Aligarh movement, two-nation theory concept, and all these ideas, Urdu movement, they were originated Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh in the coming years is very, very important. Now Muslims has revived their Islamic imperialistic ambitions. Then Islamism, the leftover of Islamic imperialism, and Nehruism, they joined together a part of Meccalism. It benefited both the Congress and Muslims. After partition, Muslims were not sent to Pakistan where they demanded and fought street riots. So the Congress purposefully kept them as vote banks and they initially supported Congress. It produced the prominent leaders in the Indo-Gangetic plains like Nehruji and Purushottam Das, Tandon Rajarshi, Gobind Ballabh Pant, Lal Bahadur Shastri, and all. Islam followed taqiyya or dissimulation, kept quiet for some time. Now their population is nearly 22%, and that is enormous for any native society to bear. So in 77 onwards, they started detaching themselves from Congress, start supporting other Islamic parties like Samajwadi Party, Bahujan Samaj Party. That means the Momins has shifted to other parties which are more profitable to them. And that was also a main reason for the decline of the political party Congress and rebellion of leaders like Vishwanath Pratap Singh, Narayan Dutt Tiwari at various times, lack of strong local leaders, and Kamalapat Tripaঠি's death, and all these things. So that is in essence about the Lone Star State, Uttar Pradesh and Rae Bareli. And thank you very much, Mitrom and Bandhuvam. And this is your presenter, J. Reddy. See you later, some other presentations.